exactly how it's properly done. Light, camera, action.
Entrepreneur Patrick Bet David reveals why comedians like Kountry Wayne, Desi Banks, and others that are on the internet are very successful, and there's key elements that they are doing that are making them successful. Listen to him as he breaks down the elements of what makes them successful. Check it out.
You know, people think just because they create content, they're gonna get a hit. You're not. It's gotta be good content. You gotta know which audience you wanna attract. You have to figure out a way to differentiate yourself. It's gotta be less acting, more you. It's gotta be authentic. Either you're giving me value, you're making me laugh, you're making me aware, you're steering the pot, you're controversial, you're doing something to get attention, and there's many ways of doing it.
Here are some key points that you could take away from what Patrick Bet David was saying. First of all, you have to make good content. And I'm gonna zoom in on just Kountry Wayne on this part because he gives a great example of what Patrick Bet David was talking about. But first of all, you have to make good content. And then second of all, you have to figure out which audience you're going to attract. Now, Kountry Wayne makes videos for his audience. So therefore, his content is good for his audience. Whether you like him or not, he makes good content for his audience. The key word is his audience. And thirdly, you got to figure out a way to differentiate yourself. Now, everybody makes skits online, but Kountry Wayne's skits are a little bit different. It's not really the norm, but it's a little bit different. And four, you got to be less of acting and more of you, which Kountry Wayne does in his skits. It's more of him, more of his personality. And then number five, you have to be authentic and you have to give value. So in his skits, he do give value. Whether you like him or not, he does give some value in his skits. Whether you take it or leave it, he does give value. And then you have to make your people laugh. You have to make your audience laugh, which he does, because his retention rate is crazy. And then third, you have to make your audience aware. And he makes them aware of what's going on with his skits and everything like that. And then you have to steer the path of where you want your audience to go, what you want them to see about your skits. And five and last, you have to be controversial. And he is controversial because he talks about Jesus is popping. So that is some controversy in the church and how he does it. And then also with the other comedians or established actors and comedians that were before the internet industry, and now they have an issue with how these comedians like Kountry Wayne are just coming out the woodworks and making this content and making this money. So that's the controversy. There you have it. So that what makes a good content creator on YouTube or on any platform. Just make good content and zoom in on the audience or niche down to the audience that you want to attract. Like, share, subscribe. We're out.